The Lakers, who were 0-5. Wait, 0-5, yeah. 0-5 to start the year. They were the last winless team in the NBA. The Lakers finally got the first win. They tried a lot of different things, man. AD was hurt, but he played in the game anyway. They benched Russell Westbrook. He coming off the bench. They Ham is trying all these different lineups, and the Lakers finally got a groove going. It seems like before that win, they could not hit a bucket. But yesterday was different. They actually shot 43% from three-point range. It seems like a miracle compared to everything else. But I just gotta shout out the Lakers and their perseverance, really. And shout out to Darvin Ham for he kept telling them just to shoot. Eventually, the shots will fall because they were good looks, good open looks. All these games are open looks.
Yeah.
And shout out to them for keeping up their defense. This is a top 5 defensive team in the league. And when you get some type of shooting, that tells you that they can win. Your reaction to the Lakers win. Shout out to the Lakers.
You got one. Good job. No, but for real. Shout out to
your reaction is kind of right though. I mean, it's one game, but
no, I mean it's a big milestone for Coach Darvin Ham.
Sure.
You know, first win as a head coach. Shout out to him, and like you said, he's doing a lot to try to help them win. Trying different lineups, bringing Russell Westbrook off the bench. Just trying to manage AD's time, health, and just keeping the guys encouraged. When you have a shooting slump like they've had for these first few games, and you're one of the most microscopic movie teams ever, it can be a lot of pressure. So shout out to him for keeping his head as a first-time head coach and for rallying his guys. And the thing I enjoyed the most really about it, about their win last night, was Russell Westbrook getting, having a great game, in my opinion, and just finally feeling the love in LA. And I'm sure you saw the moment where the crowd and him just interacting. I was like, finally, man, embrace this man. I get it. He made some bad choices, bad shots. He missed some shots, but the woes aren't all on him. And I think that they're figuring it out as they go still. But I'm just happy that the crowd's not booing or they're giving him energy. I think Russell Westbrook has always been that type of player who needs that type of energy. He gets that energy from the crowd to keep going and go as hard as he does. So I was happy to see that. Of course, LeBron balled out. We're on the Kareem watch for him, which is gonna happen soon. But yeah, that was my thing about it. But like I said, like we both alluded to, it's one win. It was over the Nuggets. It's impressive. You got one, but I know Lakers fans. I know as just basketball fans in general, one win in 6-7 games is not that impressive. So I'm hoping that they can turn it around and go on a run. Because I'm not even a Lakers fan, but it's just as weird to have LeBron and AD and Russell and not be in contention for the playoffs. So we'll see how it goes. And but for real, shout out to Darvin Ham, shout out to Russell Westbrook. on their first win of the season. Hopefully they build onto it.
Yeah, even though the Lakers were losing, we did pick out the positives from that opening night loss. Remember, we talked about how the defense looked a lot better, for sure. And that's been consistent. Yeah, that's been consistent. So the Lakers did turn around defensively. You just have to figure out how to make the pieces work. And everyone and their mama knows before the trade happened and when it did happen that the fit isn't the best. It's not. I mean, all fans knew that. It's tough when you have two ball-dominant players that need the ball to be effective. It's different because Russell Westbrook is not a shooter. He hasn't been that his whole career. He's a type of player who needs the ball in his hands. And be on the floor with LeBron James, you're not guaranteed to get the ball. So the best thing to do is to stagger the minutes somehow, and which is something coming off the bench does. Even though he came off the bench, he still played 30 plus minutes, like about 32 minutes, I think it was. Not only that, he had the highest plus minus on the team too, so that tells you his effectiveness. And in a rare occasion, LeBron finished with a negative. It was -1, but still. That just shows you the effectiveness of that Russ had coming out the bench, and they went on that run.
Yeah.
He was like 18-0, 18-2, something like that run. So it's a very positive experience. Shout out to Russ for embracing the role. I wasn't sure how he'll approach it. I was not sure, being a Russell Westbrook fan and a fan of him since OKC. I was not sure how he'll take it, but by all accounts and by all reports, he has been true to his word about him willing to do whatever's for the team. So it's a very humbling experience, but I believe a lot of people. I still believe Russell Westbrook is a starting caliber player, like for sure. I still think so. It's just that on this team, it's fit. LeBron is best with shooters around him.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook is best with shooters around him.
Yeah.
But no shooters around you, I mean, there's only so much you can do. And I like some of the things he did, like cutting and giving goals, and there's a lot of different things he was doing. They need to do a lot more of that.
That's something I want.
LeBron being more off ball whenever Russ is on the floor. All those things help. So, the chemistry can help. It's only been a few games in this role. Yep. It's a very small sample size. So, some people, I don't want people to overreact, but this is a positive move.